The most hated Limbus creator is back. And let me just say, I've had some time to think about it, and I still believe that Kanto 5 was the best Kanto. I do. I do believe it. I do believe it so. I do believe that they really topped themselves. They topped themselves. They proved themselves, and they're at the top of their game, and now it is time for Christmas, apparently. I got some fun for you, Radian. Mirsal thinks that Radian has brain damage. Wait, the seagull is just their pet now? That's adorable. No, we don't gotta let the seagull go. He's getting plenty of food and exercise. He has a little wooden bike, for Christ's sake. I cannot wait for Donkey's Kanto. Holy crap, this first sentence, I thought, this whole sentence, this whole paragraph, I feel like I'm having a stroke. Does anybody else feel like none of these letters combined actually make any words right now? Lord Siegfried was definitely embarrassing. He looked ridiculous. And I hope he burns in hell. Why is the girl so hyper today? Keep it up, Donkey, with this attitude, and you're gonna get curb stomped by Virgalis again. It's so weird that Heathcliff is supposed to be British, but yet he speaks Korean. And Donkey is supposed to be Mexican, but she speaks Korean. Fluent Korean as well. It's very, very strange. What was it? What was that about? What? Backdoor? Faust's backdoor volatility? Her backdoor was crowded and preoccupied. You guys gotta get your minds out of the gutter. Oh, great. Everybody speaks Korean and the computer speaks Minecraft. I prostate? Don Quixote, you're not going anywhere near my prostate. And if anyone's performing a colonoscopy on anybody around here, it's gonna be me on you. I love that Donkey has just completely hijacked Heathcliff's Kanto so far. Well, technically, we're not in his Kanto yet. This is the prequel to his Kanto. And if the prequel to his Kanto is Christmas, then how bad could his backstory truly be? I don't know. Why don't we just consult the comments section where people are just straight up spoiling things constantly? You have my full permission to slander and shame people who spoil things in the comment section. Anytime you see somebody spoiling something in the comment section, say, "Be gone with you, foul knave!" Oh my god, she is too fucking cute. Effective ability is Pierce. You don't say, huh? I can only have 2 team members. This does not help me at all. Oh my god, he's level 19. He also does not do Pierce. Maybe I am having a stroke. All right, Manager Donkey is gonna have to pick up the slack. Yeah, well, it's not my fault. You put me in a goddamn forced encounter with a guy who is underleveled. Are we gonna have to kill Santa? Like, Santa's not gonna be like an evil, like, ergot creature with like amputated body parts replaced with claw machinery, is he? I feel like that's something that I would see from this game. We just snuck in here just so that Don Quixote could just scream, "It is I, Don Quixote." The sneakiest of beats. Oh, what the fuck is that? Why am I getting jump scared in this game? What the fuck is this? Dodoru. That is not a gnome. That is somebody's tonsil that... So somebody lost their tonsil and it grew and gained sentience and a beard and razor sharp teeth. I don't want to be here right now. I just can't get over that this is supposed to be about Heathcliff, and so far they're just like making it all about Don Quixote and making her be doing cute shit. I'll show them my backstory. They're about to know who I am. And there's Don Quixote just with sparkles in her eyes. Oh, ew, god, what is that? What? Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Little bloody gremlin killers. Why do they look like keychains from the late 90s and early 2000s? Oh god, the tonsil is back. This is the worst time to be playing this. Like, we're halfway. Did you know that the year is already half over already? We're still like almost like 6 months out from Christmas, so the worst time to be playing this. Tell me the content of those sacks. Donkey, is this really the time or the place in front of everybody? Oh, the toy, like the toy sacks. Okay. Oh god. Oh, he's mad. Listen, it was just a misunderstanding. I didn't think she was actually talking about my testicle sack. But you never know with Don Quixote. I really hope that I do not need Heathcliff for any of these encounters. He is hopeless immediately. All right, Heathcliff, you're gonna do what we call in the industry a defensive maneuver. All All you have to do is not die before your Kanto. I said don't die. How the hell is Donkey struggling against one of these guys? I can't believe evil demonic Christmas is canon in this universe. Heathcliff, you're very close to being dead. I told you not to. Okay, Heathcliff, you had one job. Okay, how many more ways? Oh, the test, what is he called? What did I call him? The tonsil man is back. They were not fierce sods. Do you think he knows that he's under level and it's completely my fault? Hey, you know what, Donkey? You could take the blame. It's not like I'm your manager or anything. Dante, gee, God. When someone gives you an out, you take it. Never interrupt your friends when they are taking responsibility for something that you did. Napoleon Bonaparte's. He once said that, and history has never been different. Or been the same. Or both. All right, now that we've killed all these creatures, let's look inside their sacks. That's how I want to spend my Saturday afternoon. Looking inside of creatures' sacks. Oh, this twisted version of Santa Claus steals the children and brings them back to the North Pole. Guys, I think we just have a misunderstanding here. That's not how any of this works. You're supposed to bring nice things to the children. Can't deploy either? Oh, gee. Who the hell am I supposed to use? Well, I guess this will be a lot easier now that I can have more teammates that are useful. Not having Donkey in my party, it's a crime. His name is Crayon. Oh, it's no wonder he's here. His parents didn't love him anyway. Quick, jam this kid back in the sack and let's pretend like we never saw him. Are they actually... They're just poison bombing the room? Oh, thank God. Since we're Dante and we have a flaming firehead, I don't think we have lungs either. Why do I feel like I'm in a South Park episode? Like, these creepy creatures have their own little gas masks and they're just poisoning us now? And they just introduced a child character and immediately poisoned him to death. Like, that's just... I really feel bad for Radian because her Kanto is just, like, completely overshadowed by all the other ones. Like, the only thing that I remember from Radian's Kanto is tax collectors. And, who was the first Kanto about? Yeah, you know, it's not ringing a bell. Oh, you little fuckers. Oh, now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. It was all fun and games until the gang came along. A touching reunion? I read that as detected from within the bus's penises. All right, can we please stop, you know, this was all Donkey's idea. Why are we yelling at me? Like, yeah, yes, if I wasn't around, you guys couldn't regenerate and revive. But it was Donkey's fault, all right? When Donkey tells me to do something, I do it. Except for that one time she told me to bend over. I will not do that. Why is Gregor even here? Can we cancel his side of the contract? At least Yi Sang gets to clap Faust's cheeks. At least that's the one redeeming thing about him. I mean, Gregor's got a cockroach arm. I don't want him anywhere near me. I don't want him on the same continent as me. Thank you very much. I would rather have sex with Hong Lu than ever look at Gregor ever again. People in the comment sections, they love to say, oh, bro would have sex with Hong Lu no matter what. And that's ridiculous. I am bolted into the closet and I am never coming out. That sounds bad. I'm not mean coming out as being gay. I'm not gay and I will never come out as gay. I'm just saying I hate Gregor so much that I would have sex with Hong Lu, but only in that frame of reference. It's a boring Saturday afternoon. There's nothing to do. Have sex with Hong Lu. Gross. Disgusting. How could you even suggest such a thing? Hey, we've had some beers. He's a femboy. You know, they don't really count, so let's have sex. Unacceptable. Would never in a million years. But if I had a choice between looking at Gregor and having sex with Hong Lu's tight pussy, then, and only then, would I bite that bullet. And he would bite the pillow. Or not. Maybe he wouldn't need to bite the pillow. But we will never find that out. Also, I like how a lot of you in the comments were like, oh, you're gonna have a really tough time with the trio. And then I beat the trio fairly easily. And then people are like, oh yeah, but he's not gonna be able to do anything for the rest of the game. Listen, I'm getting better at the game. I'm understanding team comps a little bit more. I have some Pierce characters now. I'm learning to attack weaknesses, okay? Why you would think I would ever have any more problems with this game? I mean, do you guys have that low of an opinion of me? I mean, we gotta talk, all right? The Clayo situation is crazy, okay? The slander that I deal with on a daily basis. I mean, I had one guy in the comments section implying that I'm some kind of bad person because I said that Ishmael and Queequeg were licking each other's beans. I remember when lesbianism used to be awesome. I remember when, like, when men would only talk about lesbian. Oh man, I wonder what they'd be like if they had said, oh man, I want to be a fly on the wall in that room. But now if you even mention lesbianism, it's, oh, this guy's woke. Not everything is The woke mind virus. Are there things that are absolutely woke? Like, I'm pretty sure everybody can agree that Concord was woke, okay? But this idea that, like, oh, if Ishmael and Queequeg had any kind of lesbian relation, oh, don't even assume, oh, what are you, woke? But I can make tons of jokes about shooting loads inside of Donkey or Autis or any of that, and that's perfectly fine. Thank God this isn't a Hoyo game, because if I was talking about blowing loads inside the female characters, they'd send assassins to my house. But people need to fucking calm down. Oh, he said that Ishmael and Queequeg were lesbians. I hate this community. What about the sexual tension between Ishmael and Heathcliff? How about this? All the characters are bisexual, so you can ship them however you want. Every single RPG, every single, like, you know, any game that lets you have sex with the characters or romance the characters should just be bisexual. Because as the player in a role-playing game, you want to be able to play different roles. You want to be able to replay the game as a paragon or a renegade. Maybe you're playing the game as a female and you want to and you still want to have a relationship with a female character. In a role-playing game, you should be allowed to make that decision. And you're telling me you wouldn't want to have a threesome with Queequeg and Ishmael? You're out of your mind. You are out of your mind, good sir. As the most stable Limbus creator, I am here to tell you that you're out of your mind, good sir. And also, if you're gonna be pissed off about Ishmael and Queequeg, are they gay or are they not gay or bisexual or whatever, don't you think that narratively it's a more sadder and impactful story if Ishmael and Queequeg were romantically involved? Because it's not just two friends losing, you know, it's not just somebody watching their friend be gaslit and taken advantage of and eventually, you know, used and basically thrown away and dying for nothing, but it's a sexual / romantic relationship. Like, it's two characters that love each other and they're being ripped apart because of some gaslighting power trip forced into a pointless death. Way more impactful than just, oh yeah, my best friend, you know, he got his rug pulled on a crypto scam and we're not friends anymore. Besides, we all know that there's no such thing as lesbians, okay? College exists for a reason. It's a time for it's a time for women to experiment, and that's all it is. Besides, I think you have to be a little bit bisexual to be in a threesome, and that's just how it is. So if you're telling me that you don't want, I'm gonna break it down for you. If you're telling me that you didn't want to have sex with Queequeg, I think you're gay. And to have a threesome with Ishmael and Queequeg, there's got to be some kind of give and take there. I mean, obviously I would be giving. I would not be taking. I'm talking about like metaphorical, like giving and taking, not literal. Unless we're talking about giving head, in which case, I mean, sure, I will give head, and I'll give a woman head. Does that make sense? Giving a woman head? Basically, what I'm saying is that if you want to have a threesome with two women, one of those women has to be bisexual on some level. And I think we'd all agree that having sex with two women at the same time would be pretty awesome. It's probably got to be one of the straightest things that you can do. But to do the straightest thing that you could possibly do, somebody in there, one of the women, has to be a little bit of a lesbian. Bisexual, not even lesbian, a bisexual. So you don't have to be a lesbian to have a threesome, but you do have to be bisexual. Well, the girls have to be bisexual. Never two men. That would be gay. I'm just breaking it down for you. I mean, if you want to be gay, if you're gay, that's fine. Personally, it's not for me. I'm just saying. What am I saying? I don't know at this point. I really don't know. This whole conversation got away from me. What the fuck? I'm still recording. I don't even, like... The last 10 minutes for me are just a blur. Like, they've just completely... This facility appears to be a gift factory. I see. So it's a factory that produces gifts. Oh, Honglu. You're lucky you're pretty. You ain't getting anywhere in this world with a brain like that. I wonder if the monsters exchange gifts with one another. Oh, Honglu. Oh, you sweet summer child. All right, Radian is a foot chick. We started looking at these presents and she immediately finds a foot and a drawing of a foot. This bitch a freak. Can women even be into feet? I've always wondered that. Because, I mean, I've been on the internet for a while and I've seen, like, you know, certain illicit videos of women. Of course, now people are going to think that I'm searching this. I'm looking for it. But every once in a while, when you're looking at, like, the amateur section and you see a chick sucking on a dude's toe, and you're like, what the fuck is that? That doesn't make that doesn't make any sense. Because usually it's the guys being in defeat, because guys are all about, oh, put my penis on it and in it and around it. But that, I don't think women can be in defeat. I don't think it doesn't make any sense. Like, are women out here being like, oh yeah, fuck me with that bitch? It's not possible. That's not happening, right? That cannot be. I've never seen a video of that. I've never seen a video of a guy banging a chick with his talk about hey, talk about stubbing your toe, am I right? Hey, I'll be here all week, folks. Hey, tip your waitresses. Okay, we got some lunacy there. That means I can get a little outist right here. I can get her right here. Oh, you. Come on, fake out. Come on, oh my god, I just want to lick Altis. I just want to lick her all over. Come on, give her. Oh, come on. Okay, that never happened. None of that ever just happened. I didn't say anything, and nobody heard anything, and nothing happened. And I've completely held my composure this entire time. We're still fighting these gnomes? Don't they know when to give up? Okay, what happened? I came back. I was getting a pop, getting a soda, and now all of a sudden, I got a character that's dead. Honglu is dead. They're gnomes, everybody. What is going on? Are we trying to test me? Are we trying to get me to pay more attention and revive you guys? Is that what's going on? Listen, you guys cannot be I'm your manager, okay? And for some of you, I'm your master. So you better be listening to me. Don't be trying to play any games with me. How does Ryoshu have 8 HP? Gift of Hatred. The decibel range of this screaming is an exact match with Don Quixote. Wait, her screaming or just her normal talking? Okay, Heathcliff is tied up. And Don Quixote says we're quite screwed. I don't, you guys need to get your minds out of the gutter. Hydraulic press. Oh no. Okay. I was thinking about the mating press. Okay, I was just thinking about Don Quixote and the mating press, and and now I'm just thinking about tying Don Quixote up, and we just gotta, guys, you gotta stop this. This is ridiculous. Ryoshu is so awesome. Ryoshu whistling just gave me a hard on. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm broken, okay? I don't know what the fuck is going on here. The show is off the rails. I just love how quickly Donkey crumbles under pressure. 1 second she's screaming, thine I am I, thy Don Quixote. And the next second she's crying her eyes out. Oh my god, you're still here? Can we, like, stuff this kid in a bag and throw him in the incinerator? Wait a minute, let me guess. This kid is going to become very important in the future. Is this a multiverse thing? Is this kid from the future going to be important in the future? Or in the past, or vice versa? Hey, Gregor, why don't you make yourself useful? Gregor should take this kid home and raise the kid, and we'll never see either of them ever again. They have 2 rules in this business. Never work with kids or dogs. But there's a 3rd rule. Never work with Gregor. Oh, shit, what is with these jump scares? I knew it. A big fat demon Santa. Oh my, what is this, Blanca? Santata? Oh, Saint Tontas is in this game. I hope nobody tells him about the Wuthering Heights. He's gonna start shilling for this game too. It might not be an abnormality or distortion, but we're gonna kill it. We're gonna kick dude's ass, and then we're gonna get to the bottom of this Heathcliff character. I think it's really stupid when games don't tell you what the boss is weak to. Oh, you have to fail to the boss 1 time before you know what the boss is weak to. Yeah, and it just completely kills the momentum of the game. You don't feel like you're a badass that pulled off the one-time fight. The boss stops being this imposing thing that's about to end your journey. It's just a thing, oh, you can just reload and try it again. It's like, yeah, I know I'm playing a video game, but it's like, you know, when I go into a boss battle and I beat him on my first try, that feels awesome. But when I'm artificially limited with the information that they give me just so that I have to go back in and fight the boss a 2nd time, minimum, it just kind of, it ruins the pacing of the game. Holy Fat man. He's one of the fat boys. I was expecting a body horror Santa, so this is a little bit better. He's got Christmas energy emanating around him. I don't like that. I think we should dominate the skill. I think we should do about that. I think it's about time we sack this Santa. Okay. Two characters into this this turn, and he's already a pile of bones and blood. No, we did that to you, good sir. Or evil sir, I should say. I don't want to offend. His guts Wait, did it say his guts suddenly began to explode? Oh, hold your breaths. Smell most foul. The kind of smelly smell that smells smelly. Is that a homeless man with a skunk necklace? He's got vials of blood. Don't trust this man. Let us all agree to not trust this man. I don't trust anybody with a skunk necklace and vials of blood for a belt. A journey's end. His name is Domino, a monster hunter. Man, I'm back in my day. Monster hunters looked a lot cooler than you. Oh, he's a witcher. He's a ginger witcher, and those are his potions. Although Geralt never really like kept his trophies as jewelry, other than to bring them back to town to prove that he killed the wicked beast. If I was a witcher, that's how I would talk. I would talk like, I'm a witcher. I do witcher things. I get the witcher stuff done. Call me your family neighborhood witcher. Why don't you call me to help do your? I'll come by. I'll do your bris. I don't know how this has anything to do with Heathcliff, by the way. How did, like, what? Like, the intervallo before Ishmael, it was like, oh, it's that we're going in the sea, you know, we gotta become seaworthy. There's water. And oh, Ahab is crazy going after a whale, and we're gonna go kill steal it so that Ahab rots in hell. But Heathcliff, did you kill Santa? Did you wake up one night thinking that there was an intruder situation and you killed your parents when they were putting presents under the tree? I think I see what's happening. Oh, Virgalis is not happy with the smell. Oh yeah, by the way, Virgalis is gonna be like the final boss of the story, right? He's gonna steal the golden burrows from us, and then he's gonna steal the golden Dragon Balls from us, and then he's gonna become a giant monster creature, and we're gonna have to fight him and kill him. And after all of that, Don Quixote is still all smiles. Would Don Quixote be the best wife or the worst wife? I mean, I would rather be married to a chick that's like constantly happy than have to deal with her fucking than have to deal with her incessant whining. Hong Lu is a hairstylist. Hong Lu has sisters? Oh, Hong Lu, you wanna hook me up with you wanna hook me up with one or all of your sisters, Hong Lu? We've always been best friends. Hong Lu is my favorite character now. He's gonna hook me up. He's gonna hook a brother up. Really expensive pay. Hong Lu, are you rich? Hey, Hong Lu, you gotta, yeah, I gotta marry one of those sisters, Hong Lu. Cause I enjoy your company. You're a good guy. Wuthering Heights, like I said, don't tell Saint Tontas. Oh, so Heathcliff's backstory is that he fell in love? Yeah, that's pretty tragic. That's tragic enough. I mean, there really doesn't need to be a whole canto about that. Master hairdresser Hong Lu. Oh, they're gonna perform sexual favors on Heathcliff, apparently. They're dragging him away to the sex dungeon. Radia's got quite the grip strength. Oh, yeah. Hey, Radia, I gotta... I think me and Radia gotta get a little bit more acquainted. And Donkey is just decorating the tree. They just dragged Heathcliff off to the sex dungeon, and Donkey is just fixated on the trinkets on the tree. Tree trinkets. What the? They're all having a sex orgy without me? I'm their master, or their manager. Both. One or both. I gotta get in on this. Gregor is not allowed, though. He is not invited to the sex party. What the hell is this? Another What? Oh my, I just want to get to the I thought this was District 20 backshots. I don't know why, but I'm getting some screen tearing in the game. And there's no VSync option. So that's very annoying. I swear this game had a VSync option. Yield my flesh to claim their bones. Well, this doesn't sound very jolly. I can tell you that for damn sure. Why are we in black and white now? What is this? By the way, Heathcliff doesn't look that much different. Please get Gregor out of the game. Oh, Heathcliff was a hooligan. That explains everything. Watching football games, kicking people in the nuts and slicing their mouths open. I know all about these hooligans, all right? And quite frankly, Heathcliff, there's no place on this bus for a hooligan, so please get the hell off and never come back. You and Gregor can hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Oh, and this is kind of crazy. I forgot to bring this up. Okay, why do you have to have the most ridiculous handle on YouTube? Neo-Wu-Viavani 6352 said they're probably going to redo Gregor and Radian's Canto for Canto 13 and 14. I was thinking that, and I didn't say it. I was thinking that like a day ago when I was recording, and I didn't bring it up but I think that would be kind of cool. Or maybe not even like to retell the story in a different way, but like just give them some kind of like alternate timeline or something, because their cantos are kind of like, I don't know why Gregor has a cockroach arm. I don't really care. I don't really care about Gregor at all, but I would like to see like more of Rodion, like any kind of new story involving Rodion. Oh my god. First we had Ting Tang and now we have the Thumb. Oh my god. Donkey, nobody give Donkey a Twitter account. Man, she just goes scorched. When she doesn't like something, she just goes scorched earth. Oh great. It's the Yakuza again. Where are we? Are we in Britain? I know that Heathcliff is British, but is this Britain? Why are we listening to the soundtrack to Milan right now? And why are the Yakuza here? And why is everything in black and white? Is this what it looks like in Britain? I know it rains there a lot, but this is just ridiculous. Oh, this is just like an Oblivion when a highwayman shows up to you and goes, your money or your life? And you just take out a sword and hit them, and they just go flying down the side of the hill. I like how Altus has decided to just become like my second in command. And anytime I say something, she just says exactly what I said, but they listen to her for some reason. Oh yeah, she looks like she's dead. Donkey, I think it's time to move on. We should cut our losses. Hong Lu getting sassy. Oh, I didn't know you could check a pulse through a forehead. Oh, apparently you can. Oh, well, okay, well, all right. Hong Lu got caught with egg on his face, which is better than... Okay, get your mind out of the gutter. Thank God we got a giant hulking man in Mersalt to... Okay, that doesn't sound right. That's a figure of speech. I didn't mean literally a man in him. I meant he is a giant hulking man who can do things that a giant hulking man can do. You guys need to get your mind out of the gutter. Sorry to bring this random bleeding bitch into your butt. I'm sorry, I like alliteration. That was insensitive, but I like the alliteration of bleeding bitch in the bus, okay? That's just all that was about. And she also happens to be a big bleeding bitch in the bus, okay? Oh, she's back to normal. She's fine. Lineage of Blades. I thought we were done with that canto. We have Blade Lineage Yi Sang. We don't have Blade Lineage Heathcliff. We don't have anything Heathcliff. So if we, God forbid, we need to use a Heathcliff, we're gonna have to borrow a Heathcliff. Oh, okay. This bitch has a lot to learn. Yeah, you should not draw your blade on Ryoshu. That is not a good way to stay alive. Yep, you see, this is what happens. You pull a sword on Ryoshu and she immediately decides that we gotta kill her. Pisses me off for two reasons. She's yapping and she thinks that her sword compares to mine. Obliteration on the forehead. She can't tell us anything if she's dead. Well, Ryoshu, that persuaded Ryoshu. Sure, let's leave the talking to Yi Sang and we'll go do anything else. And by anything else, I did not mean slaughtering hordes of Yakuza. Wait, this is a chick? Wait, what? There was a woman sitting in the front. A woman? This is a woman. This is actually a woman? What is this? Why is Project Moon trying to make me gay? Backstreet's Mud. Oh my. Oh, I like this. I like this androgynous girl, man, boy, girl. Please call me a mutt. Call me a mutt, please. One more time, please. Yeah, I'll give you a reason to change. We could have a real, like, you know, you dom me, I'll dom you, the whole world doms. You know how I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? F with it. Oh yeah, just keep calling me names. Just keep calling me names. You can reprimand me. You can reprimand. Put me in handcuffs. Arrest me. She's not going to die horrifically in the next scene, right? I feel like every time we meet a beautiful woman, she just gets immediately killed in the next scene. There's some kind of like weird trope that Asian countries do in their stories where like they introduce characters and then brutally murder them. And I don't know what it is, but it's always creeped me out. When I was like a little kid in anime, they would introduce a character and then just kill them. And it was almost like they do it in a way where it feels like the author is like punishing you for being attached to the character. I can't really explain it. Like in Asian stories, they either kill characters off with like zero regard for your feelings, or they live for 3,795 episodes. Limbussy company this. Asian countries also really like androgynous characters and making a male character obviously a female character. Like they did that in Naruto where like they introduced that chick in like the first like 10 episodes and then you find out that it's actually a boy. And then Persona did the same thing. Like they introduced Naoto, like you're supposed to not know that she's actually a girl. This chick is actually... this chick is giving Virgalis a run for his money. Like, normally he would just be like, whatever, shut the fuck up, don't cause any trouble. But he's just like, I'd prefer if you'd watch Leia. Me and Virgalis, we're on the same page with this chick. Yeah, please don't disturb me, but hit me, please hit me in the face, hit me. No, come back, please, come back. Oh, shut the fuck up, Gregor. You completely ruined the mood. I had a boner until you came along, Gregor. So somebody in the comment section said that Gregor actually died in his canto, and the only time that he can speak is when he's on the limbus, because the limbus has his soul or something. We're not on the limbus and he's talking, so I don't understand how any of this works. Unless we're looking out the window of the bus right now. Oh god, it's like that one hallway in Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, definitely not in the limbus now, and he's still talking, so I don't think Gregor is still dead. By the way, even if he was dead, can't we revive him? Isn't that kind of the whole thing? The people that we have the contract with can be revived. And this is what I mean by saying that, like, Gregor and Rodion need their cantos, like, redone, is because when you first start up this game, you don't even know if you like the game or not. And you're expected to give a shit about Gregor and Rodion, and you're just kind of like, you know, you're just going through the motions. Like, maybe you remember their backstories. I couldn't care less about a character's backstory when I first start a game. That's why I hate unskippable cutscenes, because it's like, I don't even know if I like the game yet, and I'm being forced to watch cutscenes about a world that I probably don't even care about. But by the time you get to Sinclair's canto, you're kind of like, all right, you know if you like the game or not, so you're kind of invested at that point. But like before that, it's kind of just like you're going through the motions, just trying to get through the tutorial and everything. So if Gregor did die, I completely missed it, because it was right at the beginning of the game. By the way, the point of this canto was to have sex with Kaiman, right? That's why we're all here. We're here to have sex with Kaiman. That androgynous pussy, man. It do be hitting different. Let's all be honest. When you watch Naruto, and Haku, I think was the name. It was Haku or Haru. I think it might have been Haku. When they revealed that Haku was actually a boy, you all still said, that's fine. And let's be honest with ourselves. It did not change a single thing, did it? I know how you guys think. Okay, it's not how I think, but I know how you guys think. Origin of Sin. What is this? The final level of the game? Because that's a final level of the game title, if I've ever heard one. Oh, Dante's been hitting the galaxy gas. We're passing out. Oh boy. Has something gone awry with their prosthetic head? I'm pretty sure a lot of things can go wrong if you have a prosthetic head. Hey, bitch, you know, this head is genuine. You only get genuine head with me. I think Dante's having a flaming head meltdown. Ryoshu, Ryoshu, you know, I don't know why I expected to get a little bit of tenderness from Ryoshu right now. Quick, Rodion, sit on my head. Rodion is always in heat. Rodion, you gotta sit on my head. It's the only way to put me out. Ah, sorry about that, guys. I've just been edging really hard lately, and apparently, I guess that's what happens when I don't let out the monster once in a while. Sometimes you just gotta get the poison out. So this new bitch saw my head exploding and just said, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Honestly, I can't really blame her. If I was suddenly in a party with a guy with a giant flaming clock head, and the flames started shooting out, and he looked like he was about to explode into a giant million pieces. A giant million pieces? What? Who writes this script? I would probably dip out too. I'd be like, see you guys later. You can die with him if you want, but I'm getting the hell out. Yeah, if I saw that, I'm leaving. I'm getting the hell out of Dodge. Dark Cloud. I don't know about you guys. I tried to go back and play Dark Cloud because the people that made Dark Cloud also made Rogue Galaxy, and Rogue Galaxy is a fantastic game. A little repetitive, a little tiny bit repetitive, but I loved it. I love the progression system of throwing all of your weapons into the frog and trying to get new weapons and stuff like that. I loved it. So I tried to go back and play Dark Cloud because the people that made Rogue Galaxy made Dark Cloud. It is really hard. That is one game that did not age well at all. I haven't tried the second game, but the first one, yikes. Well, if you guys are here, I guess that means you wiped out every single one of my foot soldiers. Why are they called foot soldiers, by the way? I'm so brain rotted. I think it's just a bunch of guys that just want to get jerked off by feet. Like, I get, like, oh yeah, like they boots on the ground. Like, I get that whole thing, but we don't call them foot gunners. We just call them soldiers. So why the specificity for foot when it comes to swordsmen. I don't get it. Well, I guess spear guys were also foot soldiers as well. So if being a foot soldier went out of style when guns came into play. Oh, did she already kill him? Did she kill him already? Or did she? Oh, nope, she died. Oh, it was nice knowing her. He just cut her in half. Women, am I right? Yep, it's time for the limbus crew to take over. Oh, I get it. Talk about needing a watch. Saying that none of us have a watch when I have a giant clock head. Like, you're pretending like you don't see me. You don't fool me, hot dog man. You ain't cool at all. Let me show you how a real man slices a mystery man in half with a katana. We're spending a whole hell of a lot of time in this intervallo. What about this is about Heathcliff? What about this? I'm invested now. I want to know about my characters. I want to know. And instead, I'm chasing this chick around, fighting Yakuza again. You think you're such hot stuff? Why don't you take a 6 dominating attack straight to your balls? Wait, there's Lady Yakuza in this? Oh, don't kill the Lady Yakuza. Oh, Sinclair, no. He's gonna knock her out of the park. Oh, no. Holy crap, what happened? 2 of my teammates are dead. What happened? It's fine. We account for this. That's what our clock head is for. What does he do? What is happening? I'm winning clashes and this guy is still wrecking my butthole. Here we go. Just 1v1 my Ishmael and take the L for Pete's sake. Oh, okay. I kind of got lost there and I thought that I was the one getting my dick knocked in. I think it's time we give you a little bit of death for your bitch ass. There we go. Yeah, take that. Yeah, it showed up your ass. There was a lot of butt play just then. I don't know how, I'm a giver, not a taker, so it's perfectly fine. The closet has not been even jostled slightly ajar. Well, yeah, now you are the victims here because I just wrecked your asshole. All right, we gotta stop with the asshole and butthole. We gotta stop it now. A little bit too much, a little bit too heavy on the butthole. I feel like we're really getting invested in this chick and this whole samurai sub-story. Where is my boy Heathcliff? Oh my god, now it's Mortal Kombat? A powerful aura coming from behind that door. What is this, a Persona game? Oh no, maybe it's a Dark Souls game. We're going through the fog door. Oh my god, turn around, right, go back out the fog door, go back out, you can't, it's hard-coded into the game, you can't. That's the rule, once you go through the fog door, you can't get out, even I know that. Bamboo-headed Kim. I don't have the Incaphalion, so we'll have to wait until next time. Alright, people said that this level was going to be difficult. Let's see just how difficult it can be. I was using Slash up until this point, so I think we're going in with Slash. Does this guy have darkness tentacles like Jackie from The Darkness? I don't care what anyone says. I loved The Darkness on Xbox 360. It was awesome. Much like a lot of franchises that decided to just completely go in a completely different direction in the second game. I can't stand whenever there's a new game or movie and they try to make the sequel completely different. Like, no, more of the same plus more, please. The only time the sequel being different than the original is good is if you're already working on the third movie, and the third movie is like a return to what the original was. Okay, here we go. We have 2 samurais on our team. I already don't like this. I don't even like the look of his skills. Draw of the sword. Paralyzer. Well, that doesn't sound good either. Okay, I don't want him to paralyze. I just saw his sword. Holy, what is that? Is that just a giant box cutter? I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. He's about to Gustavo Fring me. He's been watching me cook. Or no, his underlings have been watching me cook. It's been a while since I've seen Breaking Good. Is there anything I can do to persuade you to not attack my Sinclair 500 times? Gain growing resentment next turn. Oh, great. What am I about to get married to this guy? Holy dominant. I could not get a single dominating before. Now dominating all over. Okay, we're gonna also... I don't like this growing resentment. Damage dealt by the skill that activated the... Oh, wait a minute. Gain damage dealt by the skill that activated the counter skill. What? So depending on how much damage that I do to that skill, he's going to gain that in growing resentment. So should I not trigger this? Because I feel like I should offset it. Because an offset doesn't do damage. I don't think. We'll try it out. We'll try it. My gut tells me that I should counter his attack and also offset his defensive ability. Just depends on what Hong Lu takes as an offset. Hopefully he doesn't try to seduce him with his feminine... Okay, nothing happened. Oh, we staggered him. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not using Donkey's ego here to do extra damage. I'm doing it to get the lust res because I think that's a good thing. Honglu is just my dedicated offsetter. This. Oh, I do not like a red skill that is named to claim their bones. I don't know. We're dominating. We're dominating and we're offsetting. I don't know. I say we go for it. Did I actually beat him? Oh my god! Oh my god! What? Wait. No, that's not it. Okay, that's not it. People said he was going to be very difficult. That was it? I'm in the dungeon. Oh, he's probably. I gotta fight him again at the dungeon, right? That's probably what's going on here. And a dungeon in an intervallo? There's no way that was the only time you fight him. The Ding Dongs Bar and Friars. Ding. A dong. Yeah, okay, we are gonna have to fight him again. Okay, that's why. I was gonna say, like, he looked really imposing, but I was kicking his ass, and I was like, there's some catch here. I was waiting for him to, like, enter phase 2 or something. Oh my god, it's like that one hallway from Metal Gear Solid. Does that crow have an eyeball, or is that just a Cheerio? That room reminds me of that one scene in, actually, it kind of reminds me of Like a Dragon, and it also kind of reminds me of Yakuza 0, when Kiryu punches Kuz in the face. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, that doesn't really narrow anything down for Yakuza 0. It was the one where the one scene where the one character is being tortured, and I think he gets hit by a sledgehammer, and then Kiryu goes, "Kizaa!" That narrowed it down enough, but it still doesn't really narrow it down all that much, honestly. God, the soundtrack for Yakuza 0 is so good. Yakuza 0 is one of the best games ever made. It's gotta be in, like, my top 10 of all-time games. It's so good that it makes Kiwami and Kiwami 2 feel kind of like eh. And Yakuza 5 was ruined for me because Haruka completely killed the pacing of the entire game. Like, it was bad enough that every different person kind of resets the... Oh my god, this is an actual mirror dungeon. When she said mirror dungeon, I didn't think she actually meant we're going to do a mirror dungeon. So most of my characters do bleed, so I guess I'll take bleed. Hitting an enemy, with skill, wound beetle. We'll take wound beetle. That was the worst one you could have possibly have taken. Yakuza 5, my problem with it is just when the story was starting to get interesting with Kiryu, it switches to Saejima? I think it was Saejima. And while Saijima's story was cool as well, it's like, you just hit me with a huge cliffhanger, and now you want me to completely shift gears and get invested in another character. And then, just as you're hunting a bear as Saejima with a shotgun, you're like, wow, this is amazing. This is the best Yakuza game ever. It just takes a gigantic dump, and it's like, oh yeah, now you're an idol girl, and you have to do dancing mini games. And I was just like, oh, just kill me now. And I love Akiyama, but I was like, I'm not playing as Haruka and suffering through another roadblock of pacing just to play as Akiyama. Completely ruined that game for me. And Yakuza 3 is just really weird because they're not going to remake it, and honestly, it's a really forgetful. I don't really remember anything that happened in 3. I do know that people said that the blocking is what they hated about 3 the most, because all the enemies just block constantly. But that's all I can remember about 3. That and the Hawaiian shirt. Hey, this is Kuakumo Clan Turf over here. Kabeesh. You gotta give us a little bit of money if you want to pass through here. Woke up this morning, got some gabagoo. Of course, I'm gonna save the civilian. Speaking of Yakuza, when you start a brand new Yakuza game and every time you see somebody getting bullied on the street, you're like, hey, leave that guy alone. I'll kick your asses. And then by like the halfway point, Hong Lu? How did you fail me? Yeah, fortune isn't on your side, and neither am I anymore. You're still gonna introduce me to your sisters, though, right? Yeah, I'm with the blade lineage. I'm with the blade lineage. My lineage is in that of a blade. Who will step forward? Oh, Ishmael. Ishmael, you have a sword with you right now. Ishmael will back me up. Come on, Ishmael. There we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. You guys better get the hell out of here. We got a black ledger. Probably cursed, isn't it? It's probably gonna make me worse. Oh, I can't even. I only got 2 Kurakumo, and I only have 1 blade lineage, so that's not really gonna help me out all that much. But yeah, it's when you start up a brand new Yakuza game and you're like, I'm gonna save every single person that I see getting bullied on the street, and then you're done like your 300th side story and you're just like, yeah, I'm just running past all these people. They can fend for themselves. Listen, if I have to beat up thugs every 5 minutes, you can learn how to beat up thugs too. I can just imagine the smirk on all of your faces. Probably sound a little bit like this. when I started getting all happy that I got the guy staggered, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna beat the samurai, this bamboo hat guy. Wow, he's a pushover. Wow, I can't believe I'm doing it. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Now, your Uncle Clay has had he's been around the block. He's played a couple of these roguelikes in these gacha games before. So basically, all I have to do is just keep getting the trinkets, the artifacts, the perks, or whatever the hell, and just keep applying bleed. That's basically all I gotta do. Blood, sweat, and tears. Oh, that sounds good. More damage to staggered enemies. That sounds good. There's no other bleed things, so yeah, let's get us this. Let's more damage to staggered enemies. That's good. And then I'm going to cut my losses and leave. I'm going to save for later. Dense quietness. What does team allow me to do? I would love to like max out my my Yi Sang right here so that I could have another slash character. That'd be great, but I can't do that, so I don't think I need that. Nope, we're not gonna get greedy. We're not gonna get greedy. It's the first level. We have to play this smart. At least I think there's other levels after this. There's probably at least 3 floors like normal, right? Ooh, oh, you're not looking so good there. Ooh, is that what he looks like now after we fought him? Because I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh God, this is the oh, this is the fight. Oh God, I would have spent my 300 points if I do this. Oh, and he has more health now. Oh, that's just glorious. Glorious and beautiful, if I do say so myself. But I have mirror dungeon buffs. How hard could this be? I felt a twinge to my nutsack as I said that. That does not bode well. I do like me a full dominating team with an offset. I like where this is going. Another full domination and an offset. I'll take it. And we got the stagger. Oh, okay. He's gotta come back for another round, right? What in the fuck is that? Oh my, is this a race of aliens? Are there brisk employee? Nothing really looks brisk about this employee. They look like they take their time and they're menacing while they're at it. Did she just kill steal this guy from us? First we kill steal the whale, then she stabs the bamboo guy. She dragged him behind the sofa and then stabbed him in the neck. Oh, she's gonna distort. Oh yeah, I'm gonna distort too. I'm gonna distort all over. All right, we knocked the bitch out. We killed her mentor. All in a day's work. Back to the bus, everybody. I'm thinking we get ourselves some sea salt ice cream and sit at the very top of a giant clock tower perilously. If our parents knew we were up here, they would shit brick. We just killed hordes of Yakuza and then killed a demon bamboo man and then smacked the shit out of his mentee. Is it mentor? Has a mentee? All in a day's work. A foe is a friend and a friend is a foe for what? Reticent, more like rhetorical employee. Cryptic metaphor. Oh my God, Persona 3 and Morag from Xenoblade is back. I cannot believe that when Xenoblade 2 came out, everybody was fawning over Pyra and Mithra. I was salivating at Morag and nobody, I felt like I was the only one. I was like, am I the only one that is in love with Morag? And apparently I was. You all let me down. You all should have been spilling seed over Morag. I really don't know what we accomplished. Like, I'm going over it multiple times in my head. I don't see how any of that was a net positive to us. I mean, yes, we did get rid of a lot of rowdy Yakuza, but see, even Dante doesn't know what the fuck just happened. Oh, apparently he does know. I hope we find out that Heathcliff is a vampire and he has a bunch of hot vampire chicks that he just like keeps on deck whenever he wants to plow. Oh, great. This canto is called The Heartbreaking. Well, hey, if your vampire honeys are breaking your heart, just throw some my way. Oh no, that's what happened, right? We cucked Heathcliff and now he wants to rope himself. Oh, you know what? I think I might have actually already predicted this canto by accident because I said Heathcliff, basically his entire story is that of the main character of Memento, and I basically said that, like, well, spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen Memento, you might want to skip ahead like 30 seconds. It's a fantastic movie. But I basically said that Heathcliff is looking for the killer of his wife or killer of somebody, and it turns out that he actually is the killer the whole time. And I believe it was Giorno. I think Giorno said, wow, you actually got it pretty damn close. But I don't know. It's just a theory. A theory about the story of Limbus Company. Oh, great. Now we're in sepia tone. You know, Project Moon must have gotten the rights to all these different all these different pieces of literature. And I don't know how, like, a Korean company is going across the world and getting the rights to all these different IPs. That's impressive. Like, I don't think you can just take the story of Moby Dick and then just mess with it and then re-release it without actually having the okay from the rights holders. I like how whenever we get to the sinner's like homeland or like, you know, something that's related to their past, they clam up as if it's like that guy. You see that guy that you can't stand, and like everybody else is like on good terms with the guy, and they're all like, hey Bob, how's it going? And you know that Bob is actually like the worst human being on the face of the fucking earth, but no one will believe you when you tell them that he's a terrible guy, and they all just look at you just like, hey, why you being such a sourpuss over in the corner over there? And you're just like, you don't know what I know, and none of you will believe me if I told you. They're like, all right, well, you're a fucking weirdo. Everybody stay away from that guy. And you're like, no, you got it all wrong, and one day you'll see. But they never see, do they? Because they're blind. They're blind and they wish to be blind. Hong Lu. I love that Hong Lu, you know, it is so fitting that he and Ryoshu switched bodies at one point, because Hong Lu has no filter and Ryoshu just doesn't care if she hurts your feelings. But Hong Lu might as well have just walked up to Heathcliff and just went, you're poor, you don't have anything, you're possessionless, you're poor, he's deprived. I think you took my words the wrong way. No, we all know what you were trying to say. Usually has something insightful to say, or he's just a complete filterless asshole. And no, I'm not talking about his actual asshole. I don't know. I don't want to think about his asshole. I never think about his asshole. Don Quixote is so depressed with all the colors that she's already about to cry. Guys, the lack of color is because Heathcliff is a very sad individual. And once we beat the bad guy of this canto, we'll get our colors back. You guys remember the game Saboteur? Besides the fact that there was full-on breastal nudity in that game, every time you completed like a main part of the game, more of France would become colorful. It was awesome. And I feel like that's what's gonna happen here. Although I completely missed it, but people actually told me that I guess it's T Corp or K Corp. They own a monopoly on colors, which is quite the authoritarian advancement. Give America a couple years and we'll have that monopoly as well. Isn't it gonna be great when you can't even have personal thoughts without paying a tax? Elon Musk has like that Neuralink thing. Isn't it gonna be great when we all have Neuralinks and we can't have thoughts anymore? I mean, I'm beta testing a brain chip right now. I don't know what to do with this, Nikke. You know, I feel like I'm in an abusive relationship. Nikke, you know, Shift Up keeps giving all this quality of life and all this, giving all the great stuff, the good stuff to China, and then telling us, oh, don't worry about it. China's just a friend. We don't worry about it. And then they give us stuff like this. They give us there's a new Blanc skin. There's a new Blanc skin. It's not that good. I mean, it's got some jiggle. But people have pointed out that for whatever reason, these new skins that are coming out for Blanc and Noir, the jiggle is for some reason not that great. Holy gazongas! I mean, and they do this every single time they cover it. It's like, oh my god. Also, there's a guy shitting out a rabbit for some reason. Like seriously, like Shift Up is like the king of 1 step forward, 5 steps back. It's infuriating. They have all this goodwill lined up. All they would have to do is just say, hey, we got a China server, we're censoring the hell out of it, and we're giving everybody the same quality of life, we're giving everybody the same rewards and everything, and let's just be one great big happy family. But instead, they're like trying to give all the quality of life to China to offset the fact that it's so censored and the stories being mangled and everything. But it's just like, I don't know. The main appeal of this game is the sex appeal, and if you can't sell sex in China, is it really worth it? Are they really going to be making that much money that neglecting the global server is worth it just to appease China while censoring it so much too? I don't understand. However, I've been away from Nikke for a while. As you can see, I've been saving up. Can I look at him here? I've been saving up some gems. I'm getting ready for this Nikke pull extravaganza. I'm waiting for these summer units to get announced, and I'm going to be pulling the hell out of my penis, but also in the game. Also in the game. And we have Kay. Kay is finally here. She has been in NPC jail for about 2 years, and it's incredible. Oh my god, you could just zoom in right now and you got, oh my, not since Eula have I been captured by such a character. Oh my god. And you know, shooting, it's not too bad. What is she even? She's not even reloading. What is she? Do her guns just have a heat sink? And the guns just, holy crap, the thighs and the kneecaps. We got it. We gotta get her. We gotta get one copy. Okay, but before we do that, well, we're gonna do a 10 pull. We can't afford to go crazy. We gotta save up these pulls. We have to try some mid-quality mold. Here we go. We got one and nothing. And how about a dose? Okay, nope. Okay, how about another? How about a single one? Wow. What am I pulling on? Pilgrim molds? Global pilgrim molds? I mean, this is ridiculous. We got 10 of these here, but oh, are you kidding me? Come on, come on, come on, come on. That is my 4th copy of novel. I don't want her. Give me a character that I want. Not Belorda or Mika. God, it's always Belorda or Mika. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my, Ennis. Come on, 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 come on. Oh, who are you? Who even are you? Coco? I don't want to view. I want to get out of here. Just give me a single character that I want. Oh, Pepper! Oh, a new character. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna uncork the luck. Who is it? Oh, hey, look, Flora.
From Botanic Garden.
Holy side boob. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Okay. Okay. Is she? The game really I thought I just saw asshole. Okay, I gotta get out of here. The game really wants me to have Flora, apparently. Come on, one more. Oh, come on. One more. Oh, Freema. One of the hottest, underrated characters in the game. Although I really hate her idle animation here because it looks like her neck is broken, and that's really unsexy. I do not like a girl with a broken neck. I can say that definitively. I know that about myself, and I'm tired of pretending that I am okay with it. I have 1,000 social points here. Guys, you gotta help me out. You got to give me some of this social point recruit. Here we go. Give me something good. We gotta get something here and right now. So come on, join hands. Everybody, join hands. Okay? This is not mandatory. This is mandatory. This is not optional. You must join hands. Here we go. Oh, you sons of bitches. You didn't hold hands. I can feel it. You didn't hold hands. This is on you. This is on you. I'm going to do another temple here. At 2,000. At 9,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a live stream Q&A, and I'm going to be trying to play Limbus, Arknights, and Nikke to give everybody who has supported me a little bit of, I want to give everybody a shot at asking questions, and, you might want to tune in for your favorite game, so I don't know how well it'll work. Because I'm pretty sure my internet is just going to explode and it can't handle it. And then I'm going to have to reschedule. And we're going to have to try again and regroup. But live streaming is the future. If you haven't heard in the last 20 years on this internet, live streaming is the future. One more, 3, and if I don't get one in 300, I'm gonna snap. But get ready for that subscriber special. You better just give me a fake out here. I'm gonna... It's okay, I'm fine. It's gonna take a lot more than that to break me. Now, before I spend my 110 pull and get K in one single 10 pull, we must do a single 10 pull here. Can I take Flora out of here now? I can replace somebody else in here. Get some copies. Yeah, give me some more Jackal. I want to be undefeatable in PvP. Here we go. 10 pull. We'll do a single 10 pull. And before we pull, we're going to... People warned me. People told me that the reason why I'm having such bad rolls in Nikke is because I have been shirking the beverage ritual. So here we go. We have the Mountain Zevia. Here we go. We have the beverage. We took a sip of the beverage, and now we will slam it down, and there we go. And we're gonna pull 2 characters right here. Right here. Okay. Oh, one's better than none. I always say that. One is better than none. It's an Elysian, so it's probably going to be one and done. Okay, I didn't have a copy of her, so there we go. We did. That is good. I'm liking this. I'm liking this luck. You guys are right. It was the beverage all along. So here we go. We're gonna pull ourselves a copy of K right here, and I'll be okay with that. Here we go. And we're gonna do it slow and steady. Here we go. Yeah. On the singleton bull. That's how you papa do. Okay, here we go. Get 2. Because that's just how you papa do. Act like you've been there before. That's what I always say. I'm calm and cool and collected. I'm gonna get 2 copies of K right here. Tetra. K is obviously Tetra. Oh.
Hey, from Rewind. 3 cheers for victory.
Oh, you that was just a this is I don't think that she's illusion. Actually, no, she's wait. Yes. Oh, you had me in the first half. Because D is Elysian and K and D are like teammates, so that made more sense. There we go. Okay, I'll take it. 1 temple. There we go. And we will live to fight yet another day because we have the mileage. We have 70,000 gems. It has taken me a year to get to this point because Summer Mary drained me dry, held me down, and sucked me dry. And this is the most amount of gems that I've had in Nikke history. I want to do this Nikke Pulse-Stravaganza, but Shift Up really has to stop dropping the ball. They need to start giving Global the same treatment, damn it. I'm sick of it. Like, these molds are unacceptable, okay? The loading times? Why is China getting faster loading times? It makes me sick, okay? Not that China is getting something good. I mean, like, you know, you like the game should be good. Why is it not good for all people? There's no excuse. It's favoritism. And they keep looking at us and they go, "Oh baby, you got what I need." But they say he's just a friend. They say he's just... Why did I claim that again? They say that China is just a friend. And I feel like... I feel like they might be kind of lying. I feel like China might be more than a friend. Oh yeah, they also don't have a cooldown on their synchro device either. And it's just like, oh yeah, great. So when they need to swap a character out in here, they can just do it instantly. But we have to wait 4 hours. And no, that's not just something that you can just wave away. Because it costs 500 gems to buy a new spot. So China is saving on gems by not having to buy a new space every time they need to put a different Nikke in. I can't stand it when YouTubers just like, it's not a big deal, it's not a big deal. Well, people see it as a big deal, damn it, and they're entitled to their opinion. Oh yeah, by the way, this new Moran skin is insane. Look at this. Are you kidding me? 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 I mean, I feel like they should have went more into like a sloppy, like cock-hungry MILF kind of direction. But you know, I won't say no to this. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is incredible. I will say yes to this. I will say yes to this.